Pleasant afternoon, everyone. I am Mary Glenn Alexa Esgresola, and together with my team, Ms. Nessa Nidado and Ms. Mary Malubay, we will explain and demonstrate the proper ways of measuring wet and dry ingredients with our specific measuring tools. Before that, let me share a brief information about the importance of accurate measuring. Accuracy plays a crucial role when it comes to baking. It ensures us that dishes are consistent in taste and textures each time they are made. Accurate measuring maintains the balance of flavors. It helps us in avoiding waste of ingredients and it ensures us the success of the recipe, especially in baking where the exact amounts of ingredients are crucial to the final product structure and texture. Before the demonstration, these are the ingredients that we prepared. We have flour, we have sugar. Next to sugar is salt, margarine, water, and lastly we have oil. The measuring tools that are needed for these are the measuring cups, measuring spoons, and our measuring glass. We also prepared a spoon, a knife, alternative for spatula, but we should be careful when we are using knife because it's dangerous. Then we have the different kinds of bowls. And now we have Miss Mary Malubay for showing us the demonstration in proper ways of measuring. First, we have the flour. The first step is you have to sift the flour. After sifting, scoop the flour and fill your measuring cup. Sift it gently to avoid the lumps. After sifting, grab your measuring cup and scoop the flour. Fill your measuring cup until it overflows. Again, when we are sifting the flour, let's sift it gently to avoid the lumps. And then, fill the measuring cup with flour until it overflows. Once it overflows, don't shake it. After that, grab your spatula, or you can use a knife as an alternative, but be careful in using it, and use it to level the flour with the exact amount of After the flour, we have brown sugar. The first step you need to do is scoop the exact amount of the sugar that you needed. And compress it. Make sure that the dirts are removed. Once it is packed compactly, use the spatula again to level it. And now we have the exact amount of sugar that we needed. After the sugar, next we have the salt. The first thing you need to do is remove the lumps by stirring. Grab a spoonful of salt and put it in the strainer. Since we don't have a sifter, we can use strainer as our alternative and stir it gently. We are stirring the salt to avoid the lumps. After stirring, grab your measuring spoon with the exact measurement that you need and fill it until it overflows. After filling the spoon, use the knife, the alternative of spatula, to level it. And now we have the exact measurement of the salt that we need. After the salt, we have the margarine. The tool we need is the measuring cup with the exact measurement that you need. The first thing you have to do is fill the cup with the exact amount. Once it's filled, press it until full. And if it overflows, you can use the knife, the alternative of spatula, to level it. After leveling it, now you have the exact amount of margarine that you need for your baking. After that, have water. The tool that we'll need is the measuring glass. The first step is pour the water into the measuring glass with the exact amount. For example, you need 1 cup of water. Make sure that the cup is filled and it's 1 cup. After pouring the water into the cup, check if it's in the right measuring mark. If it's correct, then you have the exact amount of water that you need. After the water, we have the oil. And the tool that we'll need is a measuring glass. The first thing you have to do, pour the oil into the glass cup. For example, you need 1/2 cup of oil. After pouring it, check if it's in the right measuring mark. Once it's correct, don't lift the cup. And now you have the exact amount of oil that you need. Here are the final results, or the accurate measurements of every ingredients that I've mentioned. That will be all. I hope you learned something, and now let's proceed to cleaning. A little information, cleaning is also important after working because cleaning prevents pathogens from spreading and scattering. It also reduces hazards and risks, and it ensures your health and safety.